Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. Well, as in all Viking Valor videos, today we're going to look at what conflict or inner battle needs resolution so that our life can proceed in a better and happier manner. The Viking Valor videos are timeless, so you can consult them whenever you need to. The link to their playlist is in the description box below. Okay, now, as I was setting up, I was already picking up an energy of someone who would like to open up to love, but they're afraid to. And this one is actually quite common as a conflict to have internally because it will block you. Okay, so most likely we're going to be talking about that. The love theme is going to be coming up. And in fact, as I was meditating on it, the solution also came, which was really interesting. So I'll anticipate it now and then we'll go look in the details. And they were saying that to overcome this, to be able to open up to love, the solution is in returning, going away to a place, and then returning stronger. And this is really, really interesting. Whoa, there we go, confirmed. The love theme is confirmed. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't even get a chance to officially ask Spirit to, give us the cards and stuff. We have the Two of Cups in the sideways position and almost turned down. See, closure to love. Okay, the Two of Cups, the card of love. Okay, and it was like that. So we can take it as an upside down card. Yeah. Okay, so here there is some sort of tension, imbalance. There could be bad communication, for example. Okay, it's a love situation in which things are not going well. There could also be a separation. This is really common. Let's say this, as a collective, you can take it as you wish. But things in a relationship are not going the way they want to. You would like to open up, or they would like to open up because you could be the cross watcher. But there's fear here. Okay, I can already anticipate that there's fear. Okay, we have, this is nice, however, the sword, the Ace of Swords in the upright. This is telling me that there is truth on the way. And truth is the solution. I'm hearing this is the way to break it. Okay, here, whatever it was, and I was picking up fear before. Fear is often, I'm picking up fear is of the unknown. Okay, and the card of the Ace of Swords coming up tells me that you, or the cross watcher, if you're a cross watcher, you don't know something. That's why you are afraid, or they're afraid to open up, because they don't know. Either they don't know something about you, or you don't know something about them. You don't know how it's going to go. That's really common, of course. But this card is really nice because it talks to me. I'm picking up on the truth, obviously, because this is great. Breakthroughs. Something's going to come up. Something's going to come through. The truth is going to come out. And this is going to be, already I'm picking up that this is going to be the solution to the actual separation. But at the moment, it's involved in the conflict line. Let's say at the beginning, it's the actual conflict. Because you don't know something. They don't know something. And it has to do with, giving the person the confidence. Okay. King of Swords. And this one was as well. See, they're not exactly upside down. Did you notice that? Even this one? Because it's not absolute. It's like, I want to open up, but I'm afraid to. And that's why they're coming out sideways, like diagonal, let's say. Okay. The King of Swords at this point is a very, very serious figure, okay, because we're talking about the intellect. There are various kings, but this one is the one that's the intellect. Therefore, it's the mind that is not convinced, okay, and because they want the truth, of course, okay. So there's the conflict. The person in their mind, their heart is in it. They definitely want it. They do want to open up to love, but they're afraid. And the fear is coming from their mind, from the things that they don't know, that they want clarity on. Okay, that's the problem. So how do you go on, right? The question is, how do you go over this? Because when you are in love with someone, but there's something holding you back and it's your mind, it doesn't give you peace at all, because it's always in your head saying, well, what about this? Or what about that? And this could really, really bother a person, not get sleep, for example. I don't see the sleep coming out. I don't feel it at that point. I just feel that it's internal fear that is here. Okay. And so therefore, this one means that they become, when this is in the upside down, they become cold. So if you're noticing that someone is not opening up to you and that they're cold, that's normal, okay? It's not that they're cold towards you. They do have love for you, okay? Know that they do have it. They appear cold. They appear detached. Maybe maybe you're in the actual separation. You don't see them around because they've detached from you. But it's not because they don't have feelings for you, because they do. It's because they're afraid and there's something that they need to know. Okay, this I think is really actually quite clear. I'm ready actually to ask about the resolution, because from the meditation, what came up was about going away and returning stronger. And I think that needs a lot more details. Spirit, can you tell us the resolution of this? Because the actual conflict, inner conflict, is really clear. Okay, let's see what it is. Okay, communication. 8 of Wands, movement, okay? Changes, something regarding a change, okay? Moving like something. And notice this is the card of, I like this fact that it has these 2 rainbows. Like this is the solution. Look at that, okay? And I placed it here automatically because I want to keep it up on the screen. But if you notice, it creates like a wave. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, again, this card in particular has the Book of Knowledge. Okay, and it also talks to me not just about movement, but of mental movement. Okay, because we have a book here. And gaining that knowledge. The question is, the resolution is, yes, to gain the knowledge that you really want, the truth that should come out, will be coming out in any case. And it talks to me about progress as well, and changes. And I'm also picking up a lot of enthusiasm, like excitement towards it. It's positive. I'm still picking up the resolution as being very positive, and this is good. I like this. Good. Let's go on. Okay, so something's going to be moving. The person? I'm picking up the person's going to be moving physically. Communication as well. Picking up a lot. So being a collective reading, just take what resonates with you. Don't force anything, of course. Okay, Spirit, what is it that this person... Interesting. Okay, so we have the Justice in the reverse. The Justice is in the reverse. Why? What are they avoiding? Yeah, there's something that is unfair. There's something that is not fair. I don't want to go into this because we asked for the details, so we're getting them. Okay, and also the Empress is in reverse. It's not fair. There's something that was unfair that happened. Different in it for every situation, of course, going out there. I'm not going to get into the details. There's something that was not fair, and it's causing the insecurity. This is what it was. Okay, so there's movement in the resolution to get rid of the insecurity of whatever wasn't fair. And we have the 8 of Pentacles as well. Yeah. Okay. So you have to dedicate yourself to something. You have to do something. You have to start working on something to get rid of that insecurity. Okay, Spirit, how? How? I want to know how. How is it? What is it that they have to do? Whoa. Whoa. How many cards came out? Really? These? Okay, let's see. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's progress. When you start working on something, there's going to be progress, and you're going to have quickly... I'm going to move this, like I said, there's so many coming out. I just feel it. Okay, 8 and 9. Right away, you're going to be rewarded, okay? As soon as you put in some work, you're going towards that insecurity. Basically, I'm hearing face that insecurity. Face it head on, like a bison. Okay, just face it head on. Whatever it was that wasn't fair, instead of sitting at home and saying that wasn't fair, it shouldn't have happened because, you know, I have a lot of feelings, etc., but I'm really scared. Okay, notice how the conflict had all one color here. Look, did you notice the colors? And now it's changing the resolution. They're all similar with the yellows and the gold, and here it was a really light color and grays and blues. Okay, here we have to face our insecurity, whatever it was that wasn't fair. We have to face it head on. We have to work on it. The only way to get rid of that insecurity, that fear, is to face it head on. It's like being at the edge of a pool and saying, I'm afraid. No, you have to dive in, because until you dive in, you won't be able to learn how to swim. It's impossible to learn how to swim when you're above water, because there's no water there, right? You're in the air, you're on land. But until you dive in, that's when you face your fear, and that's when you actually solve it. So you have to face it head on at this point. And it's telling me that when you do, automatically right after it, you're going to get a reward for that effort. Okay, you will be successful, because by doing it, you will have already taken the first step towards facing your fears. You just went head forth, right? And you're going to automatically see something coming. There we go. See? The sun, your dream, whatever it is. You have to face it head on. And this is going to be hard, because there's no, let's say, tarot solution to say, how do I face it? You have to do what it is that you have to do. Talk to them, write them, face them, whatever it is, okay? But when you do it, when you start working on your fear, saying, okay, how can I overcome it? Whatever, however it is that's blocking you. Look at that. Look at that beautiful card. The dream, the sun, okay? This is actually happiness, success. The confidence comes back to you. This is the confidence card, by the way, because it has a huge sun, and the horses of the chariot are going really, forward. Before you had the insecurity, okay, now I'm grouping these on this side, but notice that the sun card, the insecurities, it's right underneath it. It's the confidence, okay? Because when you work on it, the truth comes out that in reality, it's in your head. That fear is in your head, right? And you may also come to know certain things that you wanted to know. And look what happens. Great confidence, okay? Let's see. We also have the High Priestess, the Tower. Oh, the Nine. I like this. Okay, sorry, I had to sneak peek because this is really interesting. Okay, the High Priestess is in the reverse, and it's telling me about your hidden intuition. You've repressed your intuition. When you are afraid of something, it's like saying to your intuition, shut up, don't tell me the answer. Okay, like putting your hand over their mouth, like, shh, don't tell me, because I want to stay in my little cocoon really afraid. But by facing your fears, okay, beautiful. I don't even want to cover this up, okay? Your repressed intuition is going to be coming out. You're going to have that moment and saying, damn it, I knew it, I just knew it, but I was simply afraid. And fear blocks you. Fear is treacherous, basically, okay? Let's see what else. Once that happens and you realize it, that you had all the answers inside of you, it's going to go, wow. And it's going to just change everything, okay? Like this dragon is burning down the house. You're going to burn down that fear that you had inside. And you're saying, that was enough. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which is great, because it's telling me recovery. Okay. All that fear that you had with your head down, saying, oh no, poor me, etc. It's like, no. It's saying, no way. There's no way. I'm recovering from this. I'm learning it. Okay. You're learning your lesson on how to face things head on. And then realizing, yeah, it was all in my head. That was really silly. It was all in my head. Now, the message that came through before this about opening up to love, that was correct. The solution that I picked up meditating was going away somewhere and returning stronger, which could be a solution for maybe some of you out there. Everyone has their own way of doing it. Let's see if there's any more cards coming up. I'm just curious. Is there... Yeah, there it is. The sailing. Okay. Now there's more here. The sailing, the trip. Oh, this is huge. Yeah, this was huge. This was a little piece. That was the one that actually fell. These were in my hand. The going away, I called it. I called it at the beginning, and I just reminded Spirit, by the way, you want to give me proof of what you told me before? There it is. Okay. Set sail and go away somewhere. I'm picking up now, this is beautiful. Okay, I've got to share this with you. I'm picking up, go to the point of origin. Okay? Go to the point of origin means, do you remember when you were small and you didn't know how to do certain things? For example, riding a bike, and you really wanted to ride a bike because you got it for your birthday or something. You finally got a bicycle just like everyone else, and you really loved it, and you really wanted to go ride your bike, but you were afraid because you could fall, or maybe you tried it the first time and you fell and you scratched your knee and you got hurt, right? And therefore you're saying, oh my gosh, no, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to open up to love. I'm afraid to take that bicycle ride again because I got it, but I really love my new bicycle. Okay. What I'm hearing is return to the origin. Maybe take a trip. Maybe you live far away from where you grew up. Okay. By taking a trip back to your place of childhood, where you face these small fears that you were afraid to do, but you really wanted to do them, because when we were children, we want to go out and explore the world. We want to learn. We're adventurous. We get into the ship and we just sail off because we're discovering life. And Spirit is saying, go back and pick up the same spirit. Go back and, because it's still there. Wherever your childhood home was, or your childhood the town, the city that you grew up in, the neighborhood, wherever it was, take a trip back and you will discover that sense of adventure, that being afraid, yes, but you did it anyways because you knew that you had to overcome it. You knew that you really wanted to ride that bicycle, okay? And anything more, you wanted to ride it. And you knew that the only way to do it was to get on the bicycle, because you don't learn how to ride a bicycle by standing up away from the bicycle or walking, right? And you got back on the bicycle and you went again and you fell again. To a certain point, you started pedaling and you didn't realize that you weren't falling anymore. And later, you just picked up the bike and went. And if you did fall, it was like, oh yeah, now I remember, I could fall. Well, big deal. You just get back up and ride and continue riding, okay? So the solution is pick up that spirit of childhood. Call up your inner child and say, listen, I'm afraid, but I really want it. So remember when we had that little experience riding the bicycle? It's time to do it again. Okay? Go back. When you return home, you will have picked up that energy of that inner child that was afraid of doing nothing but had that great spirit of adventure and discovery and conquest, conquering the bicycle so that you don't fall anymore. You're going to have that same inner flame and you will return much stronger. And at that point, no more fears about opening up to love. You're not going to fear it anymore. You're going to open it up. You're going to open up your heart and you're going to be ready, if you fall, to get back on the bicycle again and continue pedaling. Because that's what you did when you were small and you still have the exact same strength to face the adult things today. Wow, this was beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, and for the sneak peek before the reading. And thank you for being here. Okay, one last little card. If you guys want it, there's the little oracle card of the dragons. Because as you know, the dragons are the protective figure of the Vikings. They were on the ships. As you can see, the heads of the ships here are all dragon heads. Because they were a form of protection and guidance. Let's see. If you'd like one little oracle card to give us just a last little note, and then we'll close out the video. Okay, what do you have, dragons, for our viewers? For guidance, protection, and the love department? Because dragons are the divine guardians of unlimited love. Nothing? They've got it? I heard they've got it. It's their inner child. Okay. As soon as I say they've got it. Independence and legacy. See? Yeah, legacy. Go back to your childhood. We're talking about the past here. Everything that makes up who you are from the very beginning, right? Think about your entire life and all the things that you've faced. You can do this as well. And then independence. Carving your own path. Take that journey. Okay? Your path. Carving your own path. Take that journey. Take that trip. And you'll come back so much stronger. Okay, so the dragons are confirming that this is the correct way to go. Okay, everyone, this was a great read. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, most of all, that this was really helpful and that you can conquer your fear about opening up to love, because it looks like it's on the way. It's around you. Okay, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.